It's been more than 3 years now since a woman's murder, and her family still doesn't have justice. In 2019, investigators discovered a bloody crime scene at her apartment, but her body has never been found.
Yeah, this is known as a no-body homicide, and Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum shows us where the accused killer may have placed her. And we do want to warn you, some of these details are graphic.
Year-old woman still missing after nearly 4 months.
I don't have any closure. You know, I still want to know where she is.
Jakia Williams remembers her niece as an independent young woman. For 18-year-old Luzeia Mathis, her whole life was ahead of her.
She would just be like, you know, your typical teenage girl getting out in the world, just working hard and just trying to figure life out.
Before the 911 call, management at Luzeia's apartment complex are ready to evict her for not paying rent, which is strange because she usually paid early or on time. But the staff also got complaints about a strong odor coming from her apartment. There's blood everywhere, the walls, the floor, pillows. There's trash bags and cleaning products inside. There's burned incense sticks in the vents. But Luzeia is nowhere to be found.
The cleanup efforts are extremely lazy, and when you're dealing with somebody like that, you typically they're going to look for something easy to dispose of.
Jeff McGrath is a private investigator working on the case.
Phoenix police have arrested her boyfriend, accusing him of murder.
Jamal Jones is a documented gang member. He served 6 years in prison and has an extensive criminal history, including aggravated assault, drug violations, and burglary. Court documents reveal Jones met Luzeia as a child when he dated her mother before having a relationship with Luzeia as a minor. In May of 2019, Phoenix police say Jones hit Luzeia in the face with a handgun 10 times after telling her to abort her 17-week pregnancy. Jones would be arrested for the assault but released a week later despite being on probation. Police have since learned Luzeia became pregnant twice by Jones and miscarried both times. In July of 2019, Glendale police say Jones's brother pulled Luzeia out of her car, hit her, and Jones kicked her in the ribs while she was down.
Protection order is just a piece of paper. And if somebody wants to violate that order, they're going to. That's not going to stop them.
Luzeia feared for her safety. We learned she had her apartment door locks changed after a burglary, and investigators obtained threatening text messages from Jones to Luzeia.
The evidence is gruesome. Investigators have already processed 2 cars, both of which have tested positive for the presence of blood.
In September of 2019, investigators recovered 2 vehicles. One of them had been lit on fire at Luzeia's apartment complex, and the trunk smelled like decomposition. The second car recovered is a Dodge Charger belonging to Luzeia, abandoned and towed away from another apartment complex, and investigators say that trunk also smelled like decomposition. Swabs from inside would eventually match her DNA. They found air fresheners, a shovel, and cleaning supplies, including bleach and chlorine.
Your destination will be on the right.
Documents say on August 21st, 2019, the cell phones of Jones and his girlfriend pinged them on the Gila River Indian Reservation between 1 and 3 in the morning.
What drew us to here was just the original ping, and we're going to start there and work out. And
So at least that is a huge clue.
Absolutely.
McGrath takes us to a wash in a non-residential area near 51st Ave in Southern, where he searched for Luzeia in the past.
I believe Jamal's smart enough to know that if he disposes of her on the reservation, it's going to be much more difficult for us to find her.
We called Jones's ex-girlfriend to learn more.
Hi, is this?
She has never been named a suspect, so we're not identifying her.
I'm just trying to find out what do you remember about that time being with Jamal?
She denies knowing Luzeia and hung up.
One of the investigators observed something up under this tree, and it was tucked in there quite a ways.
I'm not getting the right smell, but.
It's,
I'm not getting the right smell, but. 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 I'm not
It's been a long time, though.
A sleeping bag with dried blood. He keeps the evidence locked away in his office and says it tested positive for human blood, but can't get a response from Phoenix police to take the evidence. I asked Phoenix PD if investigators ever searched for Luzeia here. The short answer, no, and the case agent declined to interview with us.
Why that's not national attention, I don't know.
One thing you look for in this situation is dirt that's been disturbed. That's not natural. Like, this looks natural.
McGrath says this is the last place Luzeia's cell phone pinged before it disconnected from a cell network near her apartment at around 9:30 in the morning that August day.
You're very confident that that sleeping bag is linked to this because of the blood?
I'm confident it's linked to a body, a human body. Now, can I say with 100% certainty it's linked to Luzeia? I can't say that.
So why hasn't law enforcement searched for Luzeia? Wouldn't finding her body strengthen the case for prosecutors? I reached out to the county attorney's office, and MCAO won't say much about the case because it is still open. But for Luzeia's family, finding her means closure, and they will be there in court for trial.
To make sure that he sees that and that we get some justice on her part, because it's not full justice if we don't know where she is.
I'm Justin Lum for Fox 10 Investigates.
And Fox 10 did reach out to Jamal Jones to see if he wanted to talk. He declined and is currently housed at the Maricopa County 4th Avenue Jail.